Hey guys, I want to do a video here of the Bosch workshop air filters. So I've been using a Fram air filter. This is an old one that I just took out of my Honda Pilot. Somewhere on here I think it says Fram. So this is a Fram air filter. You can see made in China. There's the part number. Actually, I don't know if that's the part number. That looks like it might be a date. 08-10-20. Decent quality filter. I've been using the Fram filters for a while now, and I'm fine with them. It's a good quality filter, but figured I'd pick up this Bosch workshop filter. I saw that it was a little bit cheaper than the Fram filter, and usually Bosch makes pretty high quality stuff. This one is made in China also. It's 5326WS is the part number. It's for a Honda Pilot. And so let's go ahead and do a little unboxing here, and we'll compare the two filters and see what they look like quality-wise. Okay, so here we go. That's the Bosch filter. And the plastic, let's see, we'll compare these two here. The plastic to me is definitely thinner. Definitely thinner. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can change this camera angle here. Yeah. So see, the plastic here on the Bosch one is definitely thinner compared to the Fram filter. And this is like all the way through. This is not just a lip. That's like the thick, that plastic right there is the same size all the way down. Well, let's see what else we see. So yeah, even the plastic on the edge here, look at this edge here. See how thick that plastic is? Right here. See how thick that plastic is? And then if we come over to the Bosch workshop filter, you'll see way thinner. So yeah, the plastic is a lot thinner on the Bosch workshop filter. And then as far as the gasket, let's compare the gaskets. To me, the gaskets are about the same. Well, you know, that's not true. So if we look at the gaskets here, the gasket on the Fram filter is a thicker gasket than it is on the workshop filter. Now, where I'm seeing the biggest difference is in the media. So look at the difference in the filtration media. So the Fram filter here has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. 38 pleats. Now, for you, those of you that know anything about air filters, generally the more pleats that you have, that means you have more surface area of filtration. So there's more surface area in this filtration media than if you had less pleats. So a higher pleat count generally means that you're going to have better filtration. You're going to have better take-up of dirt, and less dirt is going to go into the engine. Now, the downside to having a lot of pleats and having a lot of surface media is that potentially it can slow down airflow. But not to, you know, it's half a dozen one way or the other. You prefer to have more pleats in an engine, in a typical engine, so that you can have better filtration and you can take more of the dirt out of the air. Maybe if you're running this in a high performance vehicle, you might want to have less pleats so that you have more airflow, but not in this application. In this application, you really want to have more pleats. Now, I'm surprised. I actually thought that this Bosch workshop filter, and I just opened this with you, so I hadn't looked at it ahead of time. I really thought that this was going to be I thought this was going to be equivalent to the Fram filter. I thought the quality was going to be equivalent between the two of them, but it's very obvious that it's not. So between the plastic being thinner, the gasket being thinner, and then now look at the number of pleats here. So here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 pleats versus 38 pleats. Now the Bosch workshop filter was cheaper. It was cheaper than this Fram filter. But I think after I run this one, I'm probably going to go back to the Fram filters. This Fram filter here is definitely much better quality than this Bosch workshop filter. So I'm actually kind of sorry I bought it because the savings, which I think the savings was maybe $5, maybe $4. I'm sorry I did that because for that extra $4 or $5, I think I'd rather have the better filter. And you can see I've had this filter in the vehicle for about 15,000 miles now, and it's picked up quite a bit of dirt. It's done really well. And you can see this is the side where the air comes in on this side, and then this is the other side. This is the side facing the throttle body. It's done a great job of not letting dirt come through. I don't know how this one's going to work out. The actual media itself seems the same between the two. Well, again, the Bosch workshop filter, the media is a lower quality of media. It's a paper element, so it's a paper filter. But I think this one may have some synthetic fibers in it. It definitely is a tighter weave than the Bosch workshop filter. The Bosch workshop filter has less of a weave to it. It's not as tight of a weave. And I can feel a little bit of fuzz on it. Whereas the Fram filter has a very tight weave, and I think it's got some synthetic fibers in there. So kudos to Fram. I'm not a huge Fram fan in general. I completely stay away from Fram oil filters. But in this case here, their air filter definitely is better quality than this Bosch workshop filter. I'll put links down below to both of these filters. I'll put a link down below for the Bosch workshop one and a link for the Fram filter. But my recommendation, just from doing this unboxing, is to get the Fram filter. Don't do the Bosch workshop filter. Thanks for looking, guys.